What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another early evening in the BrewLab with me, Lone Fox, your brewmaster in chief. And this evening in the BrewLab, coming at you with part 2 of this little mini series I'm calling Diamond Makers of the Month. I'll do this now going forward. You know, which brews got me to Diamond? Which brews got me to Mythic? As you saw from the previous videos when I was piloting Selesnya Rabbits, it was a collaboration between Selesnya Rabbits and Boros Burn. So, without further ado, let's jump into this evening's brew. It's called Boros Burn. No surprises here, folks. You'll be seeing this everywhere on the ladder, like freaking ridiculous. You want to make some slight adjustments, little fine-tuning bits here and there, but really, this deck has sort of split into about 2 camps. There's a version that's running, the Twinmore Brood Blade. Is that what it's called? Twinmore Storm Brood. Twinmore Brood Blade. Twinmore Storm Brood and like Magda and Sarkhan. They lean a little bit more into the like dragon synergies. I, for one, prefer the more traditional, aggressively slanted red cards with prowess, because you take more advantage of the haste and the firing off non-creature spells. Things I've learned from playing this is how good Hired Claw is with a Sheltered by Ghost on it. Something that almost never happened before, because any sort of Boros deck that played Sheltered by Ghost was previously the one that was like auras and had the scab, the 1-drop guy with Eerie and the mouse that got banned. Now that we're running Hired Claw in the 1-drop slot, it's often, or in many games now, I've been putting Shelter by Ghost on Hired Claw, and it's been really nice. Those little ping triggers when it attacks also gain you life, because now it's got lifelink. Lots of cool little things there. Then, perhaps slightly differently from other versions of this deck you'll see hanging around on the interwebs, I'm going for the full playset of Nova Hellkite. The card's freaking amazing. And then my personal little twist, a couple copies of Case of the Crimson Pulse. I find these to be just amazing. And they've gotten me out of many a more grindier matchup. That's the deck. Nothing much else I need to add other than let's jump into some games and see if it continues to perform. I'm like sort of middle way through Diamond 3 or something. So far, so very good. Okay, maybe we get to do the thing. Loads of mirror matches, but if it's just the red one without the I'm okay with that. Very good, very good. Oh, no follow-up. That's very nice. Okay. Let's see what happens here. and I still get the things. That's so nice. I would scoop. Ah. You're braver than I am. I guess you gotta see what's off the top, right? Sure. Wow. That's pretty bad. Okay. GG. That's why the dragon's so good. Oh, why can't I want that MTGA assistant thing to actually display, but my camera is always hiding it. Anyway, maybe I can move it somewhere else on the screen for the next one. Kind of like a running check on my win rates with the list, which is quite nice to have, like, bam, right there. Epic. What? Wow, could not have asked for a better top deck, frankly. Like, and something. Not really sure whatin. Ooh, nice. Cool. Another pinnacle would be great, because that's another 1 damage. And then we can just, like, hopefully get a land and go slick shot, swing a ding ding. By the lasers. Classic. Classic. Wow, can we go up a tier, or, you know, a level in the tier on camera? Heck yeah. By the way, the Spider-Man set on Arena is looking better than the Spider-Man set not on Arena. Like this through the Omen pads, what little we've seen looks so cool. I'm like pretty stoked, frankly. It's not a much of a hate on UV or on Spider-Man, but I just kind of prefer the way this looks. It's nice. Fantastic opener. It's a very slow turn for a dude like you. Oh my god, it's too funny. This deck is so broken, bro. I don't even feel like I'm engaging 3 of the 4 brain cells I have left. Come on, bro. Best of 1 is funny place. Nah, not collaborating. Bleep blurp. Bleep bleep. Bleep bleep. And I got one too many Hellkites. And I ended up at the do-do-do. Bloop 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 do-do-do. What's going on? Like, went from like mono red mirrors to like suddenly all these weird like band things as I'm creeping up into diamond. Not what I was expecting. It's like the third sort of like bantish thing in one video? Or am I wrong? Pretty cool little card, frankly. Like, I mean, there's obviously better things going on in the world. Oh, that's a perfectly normal mana disparity, wouldn't you say? The gatekeeper into Diamond 2 was the shuffler, giving me no lands. Which is pretty much always the case. Like, the main reason that any bad stuff happens to you in a game of Magic is because the mana isn't collaborating. And I think if the game wasn't like that, it wouldn't be the same game. It's what makes Magic unique more than anything is the mana and the lands. And I love it. Wouldn't have it any other way. But when it's algorithmically done, shenanigans aplenty. Goats. Or DJ Oats. Huh? Okay. Badoosh. I wish you didn't have to do that, but you do. And now, plus the bivouac, we should be good. We outmanned you, bro. Okay, you're not in a position to stay back. Really? Classic. Good game. Oh, classic, man. That was so good. Okay, come on, come on, come on. How are we doing for time? Easy. They're so fast. I want to just get into the next level, and then we'll call it a night. Actually, I have to get back to work. As when you see me recording in the collared shirts, it's usually because I've ducked out from work and I'm recording in like my lunch break or something like that. I do have to go back in for the evening shift. All interstellar vehicles must meet pinnacle safety standards. When it gets this long, we might actually run into like some mythic gamers. Was hoping to get like a mythic guy for my final win and in. Because we are going to win and in, aren't we? Yeah, we're on the draw. That seems fine. Bought my bundles. Should have played the Forge if my plan was just to do nothing, but it's okay. So I just cost myself 2 damage there. At least when I notice the misplays, I'll mention them, so you guys, you know, don't have to make the same mistakes. That was terrible gaming, but it did the trick. Skadoosh! Alright guys, I think we've seen enough of this. Slightly shorter video, but that gives me time to record some more. So...
inside you can find the setup, and then usually you have to restart your system.
Let's jump in. Just gonna get some stats up on the screen here for you. sure the most recent match was picked up. Bam. 50 for 30, 62% win rate, 5 for 1 now, this most recent run. Wow, I was like green bonanza, but actually the most played matchup has been by far mono red. You know, and its various variants. At least it felt that way. But okay, cool. 4 hours. Bam. Shredding. I'm going to make this visible for you guys to go copy and enjoy should you wish to. My Untapped profile is always there in the video description. But jumping back into the deck with some final thoughts. Nothing much. I think that 3-3 split, 4-3, 4-2, I don't know. This is the one thing I've been agonizing over for ages. I would love your thoughts about this. Best of 3 is where we need to go. So that's actually the only final thoughts I have. In best of 3, this would be in the side. You know, you'll have to stay tuned. Because then we can have the Needlekins, all of the various Hateful Cauldron, the Graveyard Hate. You know, we can have Sweepers. We can have, you know, having white as a color to splash in your red deck instead of just playing clean green, clean red, or like I've been seeing some versions with the very light blue splash, what's being called like red pingers with Scalding Viper. I don't know. Like, white's just the better color to be splashing. Like, I don't think I need to explain to you guys why right now. Like I said, Sheltered by Ghosts just wins games by itself. I really think that if you're gonna try and like play red in best of 3, if you're obsessed with mono red, like sure, the mana is obviously gonna be better in mono. But if you want to have like better matchups against like a more diverse field, I think the correct color to splash is white, and you'll have to stay tuned to the best of 3 version coming soon to see, you know, how I would build that. That is going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. I'll be seeing you all in the next one with another fresh brew. Until then, this is Lone Fox from the BrewLab signing out. Peace, y'all.